Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen this face before, well, I'm Milan Jalen, or as I say, I go by Milan. And today, by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a detailed makeup look. This is the video I've been waiting to do, and you guys are going to watch it. You're going to love it. You're going to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below what other videos you guys want me to do that you're interested in seeing me doing. So let's get into the video. First things first, if you want your makeup to sit right, you're going to have to start with a smooth and hydrating base. I'm going with my favorite moisturizer by Good Molecules Lightweight Daily Moisturizer to keep my skin nice and soft. Next up, I'm using my go-to brow pencil to lightly outline and fill in my brows. I'm using Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3.75. Using my brow pencil, I create light strokes following my natural hair direction. Starting the arch and working towards the tail, this helps my brows be more structured. The way to tell if my eyebrows are too long is by measuring my outer eye to the tail of my eyebrow. If the tail of my eyebrow is past my outer eye, then it's too far. If your eyebrows are past your outer eye, girl, when the fudge cakes is happening right there. Make sure you're using a light and upward strokes. We don't want our brows to be looking too harsh. As you can see, I use my finger to wipe any product off from my brows and make them into the shape that I want them. Now we're on the other eye. Just repeat all the steps that I said in the beginning. It's still the same. Make sure you use light and upward strokes following the natural hair direction of the eyebrow, starting at the arch and working backwards to the tail. Here are some brow tips that I do. I brush my brows with a clean spoolie. This helps shape them and remove any excess product from them. I trim my brows with a face razor. I apply a teeny bit of translucent powder. This removes any excess oils and helps your products stay on all day long. In the comments below, I want to know which type of brow products do you use on your brows. Are you a natural girly? Do you use a brow pencil, a brow pomade, a brow powder, or a brow gel? Using a flat brush concealer, I apply foundation, the Kat Von D foundation in the shade Good Apple for the top and bottom of my eyebrows. I use either a concealer that matches my skin tone or my foundation to keep it more natural, but in this look, I use a foundation. I recommend either or, whichever you feel comfortable with. Take your time while carving. This is a very important step in the routine. Brows can make or break your makeup look. Make sure to blend. Moving on, I am using CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer / Base. Right now, I'm using Kat Von D foundation in the shade Good Apple. Before I apply the foundation on my face, I use my setting spray, the CoverGirl, and then I just apply, and make sure I blend everything together. I have a question for you guys. Do you use foundation or concealer on your forehead? Yes or no? Comment that down below. I'm using Hide in the shade Walnut. I'm brightening up under my eyes, forehead, and chin. I'm using a shade that's about 1 or 2 shades lighter than me for that highlighted effect. I'm using the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer in the shade Ivory. This shade is very light, which is why I'm only using a dot. I don't want to look like a ghost or casket ready girl. It's time to add some warmth and definition to this face. I'm using RK by Kiss Powder Contour Palette, and I'm just going around my cheekbones, forehead, and jawline because we're trying to get snatched today. The key to contouring is finding a shade that's a little darker, but not to the point where it looks like you just got hit in the face. For me, for my contour, I go above my cheekbones closer to my under eyes so my face doesn't look droopy. Now we're going in with bronzer, Natural Bronzer by Remy London in the shade 022 Sun Bronze. I apply my bronzer just like I apply my contour in the same places. Time for blush, my favorite part of my makeup routine. So I'm using Kiss New York Professional Cream Contour Palette, and I'm using the pinkest shade there is. I apply the blush on my cheeks and nose. I want to look like I'm real life blushing. I want to look very pink. So if this step isn't for you, please skip it. I'm going in with a second blush, CoverGirl True Blend So Flush in the shade 360 Sweet Seduction. Using the One Side setting powder in the shade Translucent. I apply the powder to the places where I concealed at and where I'm creasing at, so that's under my eyes, around my nose, upper lip, and my chin, and my forehead. Even though I didn't contour my nose, I still outline it like I'm contouring it, just to get some type of more effect on my nose, because the only thing that's on my nose is concealer, foundation, and blush. Once again, I'm using the RK by Kiss contour palette, and I'm just putting this on my eyes as an eyeshadow. Palette is very versatile. You can use it for anything and everything. I also do my eyeshadow while I'm baking, because sometimes you have eyeshadow fallout and it can go under your eyes. So that's why I have the translucent powder there to catch it, and I can easily swipe it away without ruining the rest of my makeup. After wiping all the excess powder off, I dab it with a beauty blender to make sure I have everything set and so it stops the creasing. Now I'm using the One Size Turn Up the Base foundation powder in the shade Medium Dark 1. I use this to go over the translucent powder that I wiped off. I don't want to have like a white cast under my eyes. This helps everything blend together, and it also stops creasing. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in the shade 330 to go over all the places that I concealed at and where I most crease at. I am using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade 333B Golden Flower Crown. And when highlighting, I go over my eyebrows, my nose, and my inner corner of my eyes. I highly suggest y'all get this product if y'all want y'all brows to stay in place, because with this, it ain't moving. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter in the shade 3.75. When using this product, I use a light hand. I don't want it to be too clumpy on my eyebrows. To finish this look off, I'm going to be setting my face with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray and the CoverGirl Outlast Active Setting Spray. Side note, I love this fan. I love using fans when to dry my makeup. It's so dramatic. It gives that flair. Find my lips, I'm using the Kaylin Collection Lip Liner in the shade Sweet Tea. Using the same brand, Kaylin Collection, I'm using her lip gloss in the shade Skin Tight. You guys have reached the end of the video. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure those post notifications are on so every time I upload, you're notified. And we're gonna see you in the next one, babes. I hope you're there.